Mother from HMP here. Do you believe we have an unstable future? 3 years ago, I would have laughed and said, "Nah, I'm good." After the last 2 years, however, unstable can easily describe the shenanigans going on around us as affecting our lives and livelihood. Here are 5 steps you should take to determine how well you will come out on the other side of the craziness we're going through. Step 1 is a risk assessment. What do you think is more likely to happen where you or I live? A hurricane, tornado, winter storm, power outage, water outage, rioting, civil unrest, looting in the streets, war? How about an economic downturn, a recession, a depression, or possibly an economic collapse? There's a bunch of doom and gloom right there, but you need to be prepared for what is most likely or what is least likely to occur. Keep current on what's happening in the world, because as it evolves, your list must evolve. Now, if you live in Minnesota, there's not much need for you to prep for a hurricane. But if you live in Florida, is it most assuredly going to happen? You should get my point by now. So thus, having 72 hours of preps you will need is a good thing. A better idea is 2 to 3 weeks of everything, yes? Step 2. Get to know the core principles of preparedness and recognize the commonality of these critical aspects: food, water, shelter, security, energy, medical, comms. Stop and take a moment to think about the symbiosis of these aspects and how each of them are part of the foundation to build your future upon. Step 3, redundancy. Starting off, we want 3 days of everything. Then we step out to 2 to 3 weeks of food and water. Then we work towards having 3 months of everything. Then a year of supplies. Step 4, make a survival plan. Write it down. Create a spreadsheet to keep track of what prepping items you have acquired and where you put them. There's nothing worse than needing one specific item and rummaging around for hours to find it. I speak from experience on that one. Step 5, follow your plan, period. Now for the bonus content. Step 6, security. Now that you're preparing, you'll need to know to keep your prep secure. Get a pew-pew. An inexpensive, easy-to-use starter is a shotgun. Damn near as point-and-click as you can get. Then add other more intense means of protection. Familiarize yourself with each and every pew-pew you acquire. Practice with it. Get used to it. Know how to tear it down and clean it. Know what it's good for, its limitations, its range, its lethality. And just about any SHTF scenario I can think of, I just can't see going for a month or 2 without someone showing up on my doorstep. Friend or foe, you're going to have to deal with them sooner or later. I will most assuredly sleep better knowing any stupid turd is making a life decision by coming around my AO. Point that mouse and hit the like and subscribe buttons. Drop a comment and let me know what steps you're taking to keep your life sane and secure for the future. I've got miles to go before I sleep.